I'm here. Hello, Mary. Number one. Nice to see you. It's just you and I. Guess it's all the important people are here. Oh, Jersey girl, I've been wondering. We haven't heard from you. How is your move? Mary wants to know if I'm tired because I did a live last night at 1 o'clock. I couldn't sleep. Hi, Kim. Yeah, I'm a few minutes early. Hi, Tammy. I'm glad you're here, Kim and Mary and Jersey girl. I want to hear about your move. Hi. Oh my goodness, here's Joshua, my Starlight friend. Joshua loves Disney music. You know what I'm going to ask people is if you have a name that doesn't have your first name in it, could you put that in your comments so that I feel uncomfortable not talking to you directly. Oh no, Terry Sue's sitting in the doctor's office. That's terrible. Hi, Julie. You're in Denver. Oh my goodness. Yep, Quinny is walking around here someplace. Oh, she's laying down now beside me. Hi, Carol. It's nice to see you. Happy Tuesday to you. Do you think we'll have a few people today? You know, I was on last night at 1 o'clock. Hi, Arlene. You told me that before, but I don't remember. And Chris, we can call Christopher Chris. Terry Sue, she says she missed the midnight live. Well, that was totally unscheduled. It was not. I was just laying in bed and I couldn't sleep. And I said, I wonder if someone else is up at this ungodly hour. Yes, Joshua, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. The whole live was kind of fun. We were, I don't know what we were talking about. After a while, Chris, you're in New Jersey? Tammy, in case you don't know, I'm also, okay, thank you. Terry Sue says it's pouring rain in California. It's overcast here. Good morning, Laura. Good afternoon, Laura. Nice to see you. I wish I could really see you all. Mary says she was glad she was sleeping and she could watch it later. Well, the filming was pretty bad, wasn't it? The camera kept getting blurry. I think that I've decided it was blurry because I had it so dark. So, Mary, you were the smart one sleeping. Well, Kim, I'm glad that you watched that live. You know what? For all of you people that don't, that watch me every morning, which I am so grateful for that. I really appreciate it. It seems kind of weird to me not to have a video on Tuesday. So I don't know how I feel about that because It seems kind of weird to me. Mary, she needs the rest. Janine, hi. How are you? Make sure that you like this live. Even if you don't like it anyway. Let's. Kim, you had Thanksgiving dinner and it was good. We talked about what other people like to have for Thanksgiving. And we talked about turkey and stuffing and mashed potato and gravy and cranberry sauce. Mary, you're always worried that I will overdo it. I know, I'm worried about it too, but I think this is a good pace. It's just that I'm not sure that 3 o'clock is a good time because, not that 1 o'clock in the morning is, but actually we had quite a few people. The most, Laura went to breakfast yesterday with her daughter and her grandson, and the bill was $72.98. Isn't that awful? You can't even go to McDonald's now. It's terrible. Kim, you weren't subscribed? How did that happen? Everybody needs to check that. Hi, Sandy, you're here. You didn't have to work? I'm glad you're here, Sandy. Karen, good afternoon to you. I want to keep saying good morning, but it's afternoon. In case you didn't know. Kim says her daughter made the best cranberry sauce, and she put oh, Terry Sue's got to go. Come back when you can. She has to go, and she's sitting at the doctor's office with her husband. So she was in the waiting room. I hope she invited a few people to come on to this channel and subscribe, right? Black currants. That's what she put in her cranberry sauce? Somebody else described the cranberry sauce last night. They put walnuts in it, I think, and I'm not sure what else, but it sounded delicious. I'm glad you don't have to work today, Sandy. You know what I'm happy for you is that you have your girlfriend there and that you can do things with her, Sandy. Oh, I'm sorry you have to listen to those commercials. Woody says there's a commercial blocker. I shouldn't be telling you that because that's how I get that's how I get paid. But Joshua, have I heard the news about Windows 10? Yes, you have to get Windows 11 or else. Does anyone ever buy any of those, anything that's on the commercials, or are they terrible commercials? Laura, I haven't had a Cornish hen in ages. It's funny. My husband and I used to do those for special dinners. I've got a tickle in my throat. What are we going to talk about? Hi, Patty. Nice to see you. I'm glad you were able to make it. How is your husband? Quinny, Sandy says hi. I told Quinny, Sandy, you said hi. There she is. Oh, here's Nancy. Nancy, you already have Windows 11. Do you have, who has laptops and who has regular um, desktop computers and who has, what do you call those? I can't think. Nancy, you should put your tortoise out. It's raining, it's pouring. Hi, Vicky. Laura, what did you buy at PetSmart? $103. So now she's up to almost $200. iPad Pro. Sandy, your son has a greyhound. That's cool. I worked at a place where the doctor who came in had a retired greyhound, and he used to bring him with him. Hi, Bam Bam. How are you? Mary, you have a laptop with a monitor. Yes, Patty, we will pray for him. Nancy, you have a 30-inch desktop? I don't know what I have. Well, I have a PC with a big thing on the side, but it's Windows 10 and I have to upgrade, and I'm wondering if I have to ask Dustin for his advice and see. I was thinking that I might get a laptop or an iPad or a small tablet. That's the word I was trying to think of. Now, can you make comments when you watch on a tablet? Sandy, Ogie was a rescued race dog. They're supposed to be really nice, and I know that one that I saw, that I knew was really a very nice dog. Nancy, I agree with you. You know, the reason that I like the regular computer, the PC, is because I feel more professional. I feel like I'm working instead of, if I have the feeling that if I had an iPad, I'd be playing games the whole time because I'm like that. Yes, Laura. 2 cases of Fancy Feast, greenies, and Fresh Step kitty litter. Patty, why are you laughing? Nancy, you like your games too when you play them on the big screen? I play my games on the phone. I would love to have an iPad, but my phone is Android, and I've never had an Apple product, so I don't know what it would be like. Backgammon. That's what Karen plays. Does anybody play Candy Crush? Don't tell me I'm the only one. I've never played backgammon either. Wow, Nancy, a track phone that costs $100 a year, that's fabulous. Karen says, Candy Crush always looked like a child's game to me. Well, you know what they say about seniors. A lot of people play wordscapes. Do you have partners when you play? Oh, Mary says she does words with friends. So do you do it every day? Nan, you have a Samsung tablet? I think that's probably what I should get. I'm just afraid that I'll just want to play games. Does anybody play Cookie Jam? Hi, Maya. I'm not saying your name right, I know it. Is it Maya? Maya? I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for calling me beautiful. She tells me I'm beautiful every day. Every time she comes on. Who wouldn't want to come on every day then? Did I miss your chat, Josh? I don't know. I'm having a hard time. Laura, you have a Cricket? What is the carrier on that? I have Consumer Cellular and I can't get any calls here. Oh, Maya, thank you, honey. Thank you. Sandy wants to know why I was up at 1 a.m. because she missed it. I couldn't tell you why I was up at 1 a.m. I was up at 1 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. And I always sleep. I shut the light off. Nancy says she saw the 1 a.m. She wanted something spooky in the background. Oh, you're funny, Nancy. You know something, Nancy? I'm getting more and more fond of you. Somebody noticed on one of the lives that other live that I did at night, that my black cat was walking around on the counter, and the lights were going on because I have those motion detector lights. Well, if you watch the video from last night, I said I love those motion sensors. Nancy said it was all black. Well, it wasn't all black the whole time, Nancy. I love you too, Nancy. I love the fact that you tell everybody on every channel to sign up here. AT&T, okay. Does anyone have Patriot Mobile? Just checking. Oh, Kathy, nice to see you. You're not that late. Hi, Christy. Sandy made Cool Whip candy today. How do you make Cool Whip candy? Susan, you're right. I worry about this channel. She thinks I was up worrying about it. I want everybody to be happy, you know, and that's an impossible task. Patty says she loves how I'm so real. I'm real, all right. I'm really real. You've got the real me. Joshua wants to know where I am on the screen. I'm just listening to you on the iPad. I have no idea where I am on your screen. Joshua, I wish you would tell us how you can write comments when you're blind. I don't understand that. Penny, hi. Nice to see you. Nancy, skip the ads. Woody says you can get a free ad blocker. Then, of course, I won't get paid, but that's okay. Vicky can't. I cannot talk because I'm getting ready for my eye doctor. However, I want to go to sleep. Hi, Evie. Nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Christy, you're asking me if I could go to sleep after that live. Yes, I went to bed. I was kind of revved up a little. I read one chapter in my book, and then I fell asleep. I shut the light off, and I said, now, you got to get a grip here, and you got to get to sleep. And so I did, but I didn't wake up until 9. Oh, thanks, Penny. Thank you very much. Mary says to Barb, I started about 8 years ago with my sister, who recently passed away, and we both love Scrabble. Oh, Evie, you're driving and listening? Are you going anyplace special? You have to tell us about meeting those other YouTubers out in California at the vidIQ meeting. Evie always played Scrabble with her grandma. Karen has YouTube Premium, so she doesn't have any ads. It's pretty expensive, though, isn't it? The YouTube Premium? You only pay $19 a month? Nancy, what are you saying never again to? I missed that somehow. Where is Faithy? Where is Debbie Sue? There's only 19 likes and 45 people on. Hi, Ann. There's my friend Ann. She's saying hello, everybody. Say hi to her. Our feelings will be hurt. Nancy, the ad blocker messed your computer up? Yeah. Sometimes those things do. Well, you'll just have to watch the ads. Or can you fast forward through them? Nancy says Peacock and her email just stopped. Wow. Christy says hi to Ann. Sandy says she's watching Big Brother UK. Evie says it's less than $1 a day for you to get premium. Just hit like, come on. 44 people and only 28 likes. Is that true? You don't like me? Come on. I know, Carol from Plain Vanilla Grandma, she's going to have her second surgery. She is so thrilled with the first one. I'm so happy for her. Because she's just tickled to death, and it's fun to watch her. Have you guys started practicing laughing yoga? Joshua, I like you too, Joshua. I like you a lot. Sandy says, I always like you. Thank you. Evie, I saw the video. It was great. It looked like you had a really good time. Evie is from Evie's Retired Life, and she has her own channel. And she met 4 other YouTubers, somebody from New Zealand in Dallas. Hi, Robbie. Nancy, he's in hibernation. Do you put him in the refrigerator? People will die. Joshua, I think that's a great deal. $400. Hi, Laura Lee. You can come anytime. You can be late. Nancy saying what? I wish we could hear each other. Laura wants to know if anyone does goat yoga. Oh, that's funny. Mary says she laughs enough, especially watching me. I don't know. I don't think I've been as funny as I used to be. I don't know. I think life's catching up to me. I'm getting too serious. But, you know, if the channel keeps going well and I'm healthy, you're gonna hang around with me till I die, so you'll see the whole process. Come on, nobody told me if they went to watch Laughing Yoga. I need to know. I need to know. Joshua, you're very lucky to have a brother who helped you set it up. Is he older or younger than you? I am sorry you had to jumpstart your Jeep. That's not a good thing. Uh-oh. See, now you're living in the house with your daughter and her family? Are they going to be borrowing your car? Mary says, Laura, my old boss did goat yoga once, and we cracked up listening to what occurred. Why don't you tell us what occurred? Susan, you have to at least watch it. Susan says she hasn't watched Laughing Yoga. You have to at least watch it. You have to watch the man laughing in front of the mirror at 5 a.m. because it's really funny. So Vicky says she loves Laughing Yoga. But Evie wants to try goat yoga. Evie has a beautiful, beautiful bird. She should try to get a gimmick going with doing yoga with her bird. Evie says, goat yoga. We could do goat yoga. We could do laughing yoga all at the same time. Mary says that she had pictures of the baby goat on her back. What a riot. Oh my goodness. Evie's not impressed with Laughing Yoga. She does not intend to watch it. Nancy says yoga hates me. I actually used to do yoga, but I can't get down on the floor now, and I can't bend in some of the things. Christy wants to know if we got that nor'easter. No, not to my knowledge, but I never go out of the house. Nancy went to a class at 24-Hour Fitness, and everyone was laughing at her. I don't believe that, Nancy. They were probably cheering you on. Laura said that goat yoga would be more her speed, but she'd probably just play with the goats and forget the yoga. I think it's going to rain here. I don't know. The weather said that it was going to be intermittent. Is it beautiful there in Florida? Do you live near a beach? I'm watching Nancy's post. She says the teacher even said she was hysterical. Oh. You're making me cry. Maya, you getting some cold weather? Does anybody near... Evie's going to go bring the groceries in. I think she should hire somebody to bring the groceries in. Maya, you're 10 minutes from the beach. That's awesome. Is anyone near Sanibel? Karen says it's not really about getting on the floor. It's about getting up. Nancy says her backward dog was upside down or something. Carol, you gotta go. Oh, I'm gonna miss you. Thank you for coming. Make sure you like, please. Susan says it's beautiful weather in Mississippi. Christopher, you have to go too? Oh my goodness. Joshua, you're asking me if I missed your chat. I don't think I have. Maybe I didn't comment on it because, you know, the comments are going really fast in front of me. And even though I speed read books, I can't speed read the comments because I want to make sure that I say hi to everybody. Sandy is number one. I wonder where Faithy is. Karen wants me to keep talking because she doesn't feel like she could. She wants to go back to her vacuuming. I don't blame you. I'll talk about anything or nothing. Christy, I thought you were telling me to move. Maybe I'll move to Florida. I don't know. Is Carol going too? Oh, she's walking Otis. Well, you know, she should get here because I put her on as a monitor on this channel, on the lives. But you know what? I don't think we've had any trolls ever. We don't get any nasty stuff. I should not say that out loud, though. Sandy, even though you have to vacuum, you don't have to vacuum right now. You need to stay here. We've got time that we have to still do that. Thank you, Maya. You don't have to do that, honey. Nancy, I bet you were a tough teacher. Were you? Karen says, could somebody please put out a chair for Faithy? Well, I don't know. She's kind of late. I think we should be annoyed with her. No, we can't have any trolls. I think the first one, there was somebody trying to tell me how sexy I was or something. Maybe I should have kept it on. I think Dustin got rid of it. You know, YouTube has been approaching me about doing a membership channel. Nancy says she had a reputation for being tough, but a lot of lines wanted in. Well, you probably did Tough Love. Your class rocked for the holidays. So anyway, I'm going to these classes because they invited me, which is quite an honor, actually. But I don't know. I'm kind of uncomfortable with the fact of asking people to pay to talk to me. So I don't know. I'm going to the classes to see what it's like. And I'll just take it from there. Just like I do everything. Who knows? Maya would be the first member. Oh, you are so sweet, Maya. Does anyone else belong to a membership like that? You know, Nancy says her cupboards has noises coming out of them when you open them for Halloween. Did you do a ghost walk, Nancy? Did you have like peeled grapes and Jell-O and stuff? Janine says it turns people off. Well, that's what I would be afraid of. I don't want to turn people off. I can turn them off just by talking. Oh, Penny, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I guess the people that subscribe, they get special perks from me. Maya says, I'll give you advice and wisdom. I guess, I don't know, because I've never belonged to one. I don't blame you, Kim. Nancy says, not in her class, but at St. Patrick's, the leprechaun came and messed things up and left gold coins. Who do you belong to? Oh, you're a patron of Rob. Is that Rob the Mariner? I missed Jasmine's comment. Well, this is good to know. I want to know. Oh, okay. He was on Survivor. This is true, Maya. I was thinking of doing another channel, too. Mary will get worried now that I'm overdoing it. Karen says, and what would those special perks be? Well, I don't know. I think I'm special enough. Well, I guess it varies on who the person is, but you get to preview the videos, or you get one that's only for members only, or we do a live just for members of that group only, and I send you presents and stuff. So I don't know. Patty says she likes what Maya suggested. I appreciate your feedback, good or bad. The special perk is buying their stuff. Christy says some of us just can't afford it. I know. I don't think I could afford it either, because I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to stay here. I don't Maya says there's Patreon too. I don't know what Patreon actually is. You sub to another channel that you like, and she has memberships. Okay, so her members get to see the video first, and then she posts it later. Mary says, so you heard me say, what, on another channel? I know, I said that just for you, Mary, because I know you worry about me working too hard. I hear you, Susan. Maya, I think I need to chat with you. It's like a YouTube membership. Presents are needed. Maybe if I just did it with one or two people, I don't know. I should test it out. Well, Janine, don't unsubscribe. I'm not forcing anybody to do anything. But I know I can understand that it would feel kind of weird. It feels kind of weird to me. That's why I'm talking to you about it. But I feel honored that they actually invited me to this. There's only 50 other people in this class, so that's pretty special. Did you know that? I'm very special. Thank you, Maya. I know, Janine. Oh, Christy, I know that. Do you know how special you are, Christy, to me? I hope you do. Maya, I will look into it. Mary, she's a caregiver. She has to worry. Nancy, you're watching a soap opera while I'm talking? Do you remember Days of Our Lives? Do any of you watch? Are there any such things as soap operas now? Kim, thank you. Oh, hi, Rhonda. Oh, I'm so glad you came, Rhonda. You got to see Evie and a couple of other friends out in Dallas. I didn't know that there were still soap operas out there. Barb says she watches Days of Our Lives. She's watched it since she was 10 years old. Remember, our mothers used to love those things. Joshua's explaining to me how he can see. It has a retina display. I don't really know what that means, but I will look it up because I've always been curious about how Joshua can see what we're saying. They get 30% of the membership money. So if you charged $1.99, they get what? Do the math, somebody. Oh, Nancy. This girl delivered her own baby. How cool. Barb says her mom would watch Days of Our Lives while she was ironing. Does anyone ever iron? I was thinking of doing a video where you could just watch me iron. Maybe I'll charge you for that. Penny's mother would start out watching The Price is Right. I bet there's people on here that watch The Price is Right. Penny only irons crafts. Do you do fabric crafts, Penny? Karen, you iron everything? That's pretty awesome. Janine says no. She despises ironing. No ironer. Oh, do those steamers work? Susan says no ironing. She uses a steamer now. Hey, Nancy, you watch The Doctors? Is Dr. Kildare on any place? I think we should watch that. Penny, you cross-stitched. Did you see that cross-stitch that my aunt did in my bathroom? Maya, you were from Bosnia. Oh my goodness. Karen, you even iron your husband's t-shirts? Do you iron your sheets and your pillowcases too? Laura Lee, don't call yourself a freeloader. I think it does put extra pressure because if you're paying on the creator, because if you're paying for something over and above the regular channel, you expect to get something over and above. Nancy, she said she brought up the name Lou Ayres. I remember that name. I can't visualize him. Nancy puts on DWTS. What is that? Christy's brother was a good ironer. Maya, your mom was ironing underwear? Kim, you have 75 of those rose tea. What the heck's the name of the tea? Yeah, Nancy, I know, but I'm trying to visualize him, and I never thought of him until you mentioned him. You like Dancing with the Stars, Nancy? Penny likes Dancing with the Stars. Penny says, thank heavens dryers have come a long way. Maya says that her mother said ironing killed bacteria. Well, she's probably right. Susan's mother ironed her dad's boxers. Joshua, Mary says that she has met blind people before. Maya says moms were bored back then. Do you really think so? They used to do so much. They cooked from scratch and they made bread and pies and all that stuff. Nobody told me what DWTS is. Hi, late to the party, but I will watch the whole show. It is a show, you know. This is not a video. This is a show. This is a live talk show. Oh, Joshua says the way he types is he talks into it, so the computer records his comments. So that's good. Now I understand. I don't know why I didn't even think of that. Dancing with the Stars. I'm sorry. Penny, you have to forgive me. Sometimes I have brain rot. Christy says her mom was never bored. Christy, did you just have one brother or did you have other siblings? Is Anne still here? Oh, Nancy, I think I talked about you dancing on Shebang Once when we were doing when I was doing the scoop in the afternoons, when I was gossiping. I wish we could gossip some more. Susan said her mother was never bored. She baked, cleaned, and took care of her mother in our home. She would make us go outside for the day in the summer. Well, that's what's different now. We had to go outside and play. It wasn't acceptable to stay at home. Evie's back. Evie, I think I was talking about you, but I can't remember what I said. Christy had one brother and one sister. Nancy, that golden bachelor is a jock that thinks he's God's gift to women. Hi. She squeaked in. How are you doing, Northern Sparrow? Well, Maya, thank you for coming, and I hope you had a good day at work. I'm glad this is your favorite channel. That makes me happy. You all make me happy. I'm going to cry now. Oh, yes, forgetting brain farts. Well, I have to be careful, because people get offended very easily these days. Sometimes I have to bite my tongue. In New Mexico for a minute. Northern Sparrow, I was wondering, do you always feel comfortable? Are you doing this full time? She lives in a van. So are you staying in the same spot? I think I've asked you this before. You've probably answered me. But as Mary says, she calls them brain farts. I don't remember sometimes. So do you stay in one spot or do you travel? You should come to Maine. Nancy says her handyman is better looking. Oh. Bye, Maya. Christy, your mom was cleaning and cooking and she coached baseball when as a Girl Scout leader. Hello, D. Random. Nice to see you. I'm glad you stopped by. Northern Sparrow, she's been doing it for 3 years. She's been full-time RVing. Do you feel safe, honey? Do you have a dog with you? I'm worried about you. Oh, I made the apple tart. I forgot to put in the brown sugar, so I pulled the apples out and threw in the turbinado sugar? Did not have brown. It still was very good. I'm glad you liked it and you tried it. I have another recipe that I'm going to post on Friday that was really good. It was for the Olive Garden Zuppa Toscano. Christy, yes, that's very close to me. Very close. Like real close, Christy. I don't want anything to happen to you, Northern Sparrow. D. Random, see you later. You know who's missing is Woody. He doesn't like this time. And I don't particularly either. Janine says she's looking forward to the soup recipe. I'm such a good video taker, aren't I? Oh my goodness. Nancy says, oh yes, it looked delicious. Did you make it? Kim, you have a homestead? No Woody, no Debbie, I know. Evie says, no Woody, no Debbie. Christy says, wow. Northern Sparrow says, it's so peaceful, it's hard, but it's way less stress. I think that that's a good thing because we all need to reduce the amount of stress in our lives. And we have so much stress, financial, people, things you have to do. Kim has sheep, chickens, pet pigs, 3 dogs, and 3 cats. Sandy says hugs everyone. Does that mean you're leaving, Sandy? Well, we got to go at 4 anyway, so I suppose we should be winding down. Kim, Nancy likes, she likes animals. Nancy, you didn't tell me if you're, here's Quinny, you didn't tell me if your tortoise is in the refrigerator, hibernating. Where is he? Karen says her vacuum is calling. You have 5 minutes to stick it out. Kim, you're near the water. That's great. Thanks, Mary. Janine said, what time would I prefer for a live? I have no idea, but probably in the morning. Christy, you wanted to move to Maine? You live in New Jersey, right? I have a beautiful spot here. It's right on the water, but I'm really I'm in the process of thinking what I'm going to do next. Penny says, in the fridge? Yes, it is. Some people hibernate their tortoise in the fridge. Mine doesn't hibernate. He just walks around. Well, folks, I think it's time to go. What are you saying what about, Nancy? Oh, he's nice and warm with blankies. Oh yeah, Susan wants to know how everybody's doing with the water challenge. I'm actually doing good. I've slacked off asking people about it. I don't know, Penny, exactly how it happens. I think they slowly slow down during the winter because they prefer heat. Well, Nancy, I have the feeling that I love where you live too. Maybe I'll move to Sun City, or is it Sin City? Is there a Sun City in Las Vegas as well? Nancy, you never heard of putting them in the refrigerator? You have to look at some tortoise care things. Well, Christy, that's a great idea, but that's Anne's bedroom. That's her room. And there's no running water in there. Nancy, I don't know. It's just something I heard. Penny says she has to Google it because she had some kids that she could do that with sometimes. Joshua wants to know if batteries are improving for phones and tablets. I think they might. Christy, Ann says, you mean in my bedroom, Christy? Well, it's not, I'm not talking about putting them in the freezer. You really love it, Nancy? Where were you originally? Did you always live out west? Jersey girl says her mother-in-law called them her stories. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up now. Make sure you liked it, and make sure you check and make sure that you are still subscribed. Okay, and I'll keep you posted on what I do with that subscription thing. So Penny's got to go and watch her stories now. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just skip Maine and go to California. Okay, kids, I'm going to end this now. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I love you and I appreciate each and every one of you. Karen, I think you should skip vacuuming. Toodles, everyone.